Well, we need to understand this. We are born here with nothing and we'll die with nothing. In between, whatever the hell is happening, you're on the profit side. No matter what is happening, you're still gaining, you can't lose. And anyway, life is not like your school or college. No matter which way you live, everybody shall pass, so what's the problem? You didn't get it?
What? Sorry, I missed that.
I missed that.
Yeah, I was like, what?
I said, everybody shall pass, they didn't get it, I said.
सब ऊपर जाएंगे.
Nobody is detained, I'm saying, because you lived not the right way, somebody gets detained, no such thing, everybody shall pass, so just the most important thing is you live, to live and to live totally. Living totally does not mean party 7 days of the week. Living totally means every dimension that is there for a human being to explore must happen. It's very important.
I have a question for you. Does one get less creative as they age? And if yes, why?
Not me.
Most of the people.
So I
Most
think
of the people.
being creative versus getting experience, that's what I feel.
As they age, the family, children, problems, solution, office, money.
If there are problems, you could drop them, but can you live without them?
Of course not, but
So-
creativity.
So the thing is, see people… one fundamental problem is we have created an education system where you're misunderstanding memory and information as intelligence. This is the biggest mistake we've made. This is the reason why someone who is growing up in a city looks smarter than somebody who's in the village, simply because of information. Information is not intelligence. Anyway, all these people who have some information in their head and they think they're very intelligent are going to be seriously disappointed because machine learning is coming. There will be… if you are a PhD in something, your phone will know more than the PhD. So, this pretense of having memory, pretending that memory is intelligence, has to go. Now, young and old is just a question of the burden of memory that you carry. You don't know how to carry your memory. See, we must understand this. People are not suffering their life. They are suffering two most fantastic faculties that we have, that only we have, no other creature on this planet has. One is a vivid sense of memory and a fantastic sense of imagination. So, this is all people are suffering. What happened 10 days ago, you're suffering. What may happen day after tomorrow, you already suffer. You are not suffering life, you are suffering your memory and your intelligence. When are you going to learn to handle this? Is 25 too early, you think? No. You must figure it out as quickly as possible, how to handle my memory and my imagination to my benefit. If you don't know this, 25 or 55 or 65, you'll be still the same. Because 60-year-old people think they have a right to worry themselves to death. You don't have to worry yourself to death, death will anyway come. I'm saying there's no need to work for it.
I'm sorry, I'm just gonna budge in here. You've said that, death is gonna come.
No, I didn't say that, it comes anyway.
It comes anyway. That's like that.
It's just
It's gonna
that-
come I'm not saying you said so
No.
it's coming, but it's gonna come anyway.
Just that most people think other people die. No, you and me will die.
But then, is that the thought you have when you are speeding in a car at Siachen? Or
On a bike, actually.
On a bike, sorry,
On a
not in a
bike.
car. When you are being the rider that you are, standing on your bike and you are going through like snow-clad, hilly,
Say,
dangerous regions. What is the thought in your mind? I want to know that.
Oh, generally I have no thought in my mind. This is a very important thing, that people think thought is a big thing. Thought is not the biggest thing in your life. Thought is just recycling of the data that you already have, nothing new happens in it. So if you want to recycle your trash can, you can go on doing it, but the important thing about life is you have enhanced your sense of perception, that constantly you're drinking more life. No, I mean not the other things, okay? I mean life. You're drinking in more life all the time, so where is the room for thought? So about speed, Speed is not for me, people think, is it your adrenaline? I have no adrenaline. Actually, as I get faster and faster, I become absolutely cool. And my right leg is always heavy when I sit in a car, so
Oh my God.
the speed is not about adrenaline, speed is about competence. If there is no competence, it's just adrenaline, you may kill yourself or somebody else. It's very important, it is a question of competence. So, is death on your mind? This is one thing I have done to myself, not for a moment I ever forget that I am mortal. I always know I could fall dead right now. Because of this, if you know that it's a brief amount of time that you have in this world, you would live totally, isn't it? A whole lot of people think they're immortal, that's their only problem. That's why they're postponing their joy and their wonderful nature to tomorrow. They think they can do it tomorrow.
So if there's no adrenaline when you're driving fast or riding fast, what is the main purpose of going fast? As a human being, we do things like swimming, jumping, climbing, because we love the drug which is being produced inside our head, right?
No.
So what is the whole purpose of going fast?
The whole purpose of going fast is just this. There is something in a human being, ultimately in this world, in human society, among the monkeys, among the lizards, among everybody, ultimately the only thing that is valued is competence in their world, wherever they are. So, like driving at a certain speed through difficult terrain is more a test of yourself. Whether you can do it or not is the question. And just to get to that edge all the time, if you get adrenaline, you will not go very far because your competence will go away.
What do you enjoy when you drive fast?
I don't enjoy anything in particular, I just made sure all the time I'm joyful, I do whatever the hell I can.
Do you see what I meant by,